Britain's national school Clontuskert in Ireland. This week my group worked really hard and put a lot of effort to this innovation project. Our main goal is to find an innovation that can change the world.
The classes who are taking part are from 3rd to 6th class. We are a Microsoft Showcase school and we were doing this project on OneNote on our Surface RTs.
We were looking up what the word innovation actually means. We found out that it meant a new idea or inventions. We were also finding different inventions and the benefits and drawbacks.
Innovation means to have a new idea. There's been a lot of new ideas in the past couple of years, like eco-coolers, a shoe that can grow, a life straw, a hip roller, and lots more. The shoe that can grow is made for children. It has 5 sizes and is made for 5 to 9-year-olds.
I'm going to talk to you about a robot pharmacist. In 2021, there will be a robot pharmacist in the USA. The advantages about this is the innovation is that the robot will know everything in a second and it has all the info in its database. The disadvantages about this innovation is the robot could be hacked and give the wrong medicine and harm this person. We think this innovation is really interesting, so we cannot wait until 2021 for the first robot pharmacist.
The innovation that my group and I decided to research was a driverless car. They will now tell you more about this.
Hello, I'm going to tell you about some of the advantages of a self-driving car. The chances of it crashing are very small. You don't need to turn the wheel of the car. It will travel at the right speed, which means the police won't arrest you. It will go anywhere you tell it to go, so all you need to do is sit back and relax. We think it's an excellent invention.
And today I'll also be talking about the benefits of self-driving cars. They are green machines, which means they are less harmful to the environment. Driverless cars or vehicles are pretty much software and wheels because they are much smarter than normal cars. They give rise to safer streets by reducing accidents caused by drunk driving or distracted drivers. Travellers will also be able to journey overnight and sleep. People's lives in America can spend up to 7 billion hours in traffic, and they can spend lots of money speeding and etc. So the driverless cars can navigate which route is best to use to save time and money. It's good for elderly people and nervous drivers for parking and driving in general.
I will be talking to you about some disadvantages about the driverless car. If the car got hacked, they could drive the person into a building or off the road. Most people might not be able to afford the car. The weather could cause problems with the car, like it could struggle in wintry conditions. If the car was to crash, who would be at fault? Many people would lose their jobs, such as lorry drivers or taxi drivers. 76% of people would not put their child in the car by themselves because they do not trust the car.
We had to imagine what the world and our houses and our classroom would look like in the year 2030, and here is a few of our ideas.
Each year, the World Innovation Summit for Education, or WISE, holds a meeting. This year, the meeting was about what our classrooms will look like in 2030. Nearly everyone thought that there would be loads more technology, and the role of teachers will change drastically from delivering knowledge to learners to guiding and mentoring students through their individual learning journeys. So basically, the mentors will spend more time on each individual.
I'll be talking to you about what a house will look like in 2030. When you go inside the house, you do not need keys because the house will detect a microchip in your wrist and open the door for you.
Clean water and fresh air become preciously traded. People are forced to move because of climate change or in search of a living. Refugee camps get bigger and become permanent. Efforts to control global warming are dropped. The world trade falls and major financial profit stops.
Our group was working on innovations that helps poor countries improve and innovation that helps towns and cities too. Some interesting innovations that we discovered and brainstormed were a safari seat, traffic lights in cities,
lampposts, bus and train transport, and the solar-powered laptops that could help poor families. The rest of my group will tell you all about it.
I researched innovations that help people in poor countries, and one of the most interesting ones I discovered was the safari seat. This is a wheelchair that can travel across uneven ground where normal wheelchairs would struggle. This would be really useful in countries where roads might not be good or in country areas.
Innovations in towns and cities are continuing to surprise me. But the one that really helps us is transport. Because if cities grow, people find it harder to get around. So people would use cars, buses and trains. And it is much better to use one form of transport to get around, to help the environment. And it causes less pollution. And if we didn't have traffic lights, roads wouldn't be organised.
Solar-powered laptops can help poor families that might not be able to afford electricity bills, and it can also help children in third world countries learn. In cities and towns, lampposts help at night for people to see. In conclusion, we spoke about safari seats, transportation, traffic lights, solar-powered laptops and lampposts. Thank you for listening to our speeches.